Welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. And let's go. We are still fighting the French. They don't have much of a navy left. I think the French are gonna go quickly. And then we can start annoying the Germans. So I got ships pretty much where I want them. Portsmouth. Trafalgar is being repaired. Lord Warden is being refit. And I guess I did get my Porpoise class heavy cruisers. Which one were those? That was the class I was I'd actually decided to suspend construction and instead build something else, but I forgot, and now I have 4 Porpoise class heavy cruisers. Let's see what they're all about. Okay, so that's the Porpoise class. She got 1111s. Yeah, that was a class designed to I think it was a 37 million budget. It's not a bad ship. It looks pretty good. It's very close to the displacement limit though, so I don't know if it can be refit that many times until I just run out of displacement. Porpoise, price tag 34 million. Upgraded Latona, price tag 25 million. And of course the Sydney and Cleopatra class. I guess you could call them super cruisers. There are like almost battle cruisers. 45 million. And they were under budget. It was just a very big budget. Now, if we compare that to the, let's see, latest upgrade of the Indomitable class battlecruisers, these, despite being battlecruisers, are actually cheaper than the Porpoise and the Sydney and Cleopatra. Just a tad more expensive than the upgraded Latonas. And that's the price for a whole ship. They cost where are they in? What's with the different cost here? Okay, is it because Valletta does not have the tonnage to support such a big ship? It does. So why is it more expensive to keep it in that port than in Tunis? Strange. Because I know that if you, for example, St. Florent, port capacity 10,000 tons. If you exceed that, then keeping a ship in port is gonna cost you more. And keeping a ship at sea is also gonna cost more than keeping it in port. But why is Valletta more expensive than Tunis? But anyway, roughly 2.5 million. It's actually cheaper to repair than to just keep in port. That's strange. The Latonas, 2.2 million. 2 million, just to keep in port. So a little, yeah, they're a little bit cheap, more expensive than the Latonas, but they are. Let's go down to the Porpoise. Okay, they're actually, the Porpoise is quite cheap to keep in service. It's gonna be maintenance. These are being built, so I'm not sure if the maintenance is actually gonna remain at 2.5 million, because that's what they cost per month to build. These battleships are gonna cost 4.4 per month to maintain. They cost 3.5 to build. So, yeah, it's gonna be more expensive to just keep them in service than it's gonna be to build them. That's kind of strange, but okay. Let's see what, do I have any research being researched? Yeah, that one in 2 months, and then I'm switching the priority back to communications. You'd think the French would know to throw in the towel, raise the white flag, as it were, but no. They don't know. Trafalgar being repaired for 1 more month. The Lord Warden is now done with her refit, so I can send her out to join her sisters. The rest of the New Zealands. There used to be 5. I lost one a couple of episodes ago. A sad moment, but 3 Arrow class, a Calliope versus whatever this is, and 12 transports. Should be able to take them on. French light cruiser is actually heavier than mine in pure tonnage. I'm not sure if it's more capable. And I have the RDF on the Vindictive, pointing me in the direction of the enemy. Yeah, DDs and lights spotted. Accuracy is very good, +10. We're gonna see if we can break away from these guys and go and find the transports. Don't eat that, Torp. Ah. Just avoided it. Barely. It's pointing me in that direction. That must be where the transports are. They are probably foolishly radioing for help or something. And their radio signals, and it's exactly what I'm homing in on. Way. Yeah, French light you can go 28.8. DDs can go 36. They are faster than my light cruiser, not quite as fast as my DDs. Short-barreled guns. Let's take another look at the French destroyers. So they got 2 short-barreled 4.6-inch guns, 4 short-barreled 3.4-inch guns, and 3 double torpedo launchers. That's the same class. It's not a bad ship, but it's clearly more focused towards launching torpedoes than shooting. This light cruiser, I mean, that's very good armor for a light cruiser. I probably wouldn't put that much armor on the deck, because that's kind of not really needed. Weight offset is almost perfect. I mean, this is not a bad ship. Harvey armor, but okay. Imagine if they took off some of the deck armor, made the armor corrupt. They could probably use that weight towards making the ship even faster. Long-barreled 6-inch guns. Okay. There we go. Transports. Spotted. Kill them. And this is just a massacre. Yeah, they are armed, but it's not really helping them much. Mission accomplished, okay, I'm not done. But we are pretty much done with the transports. It says 75 achieved, but I think it's just lagging behind. 100% achieved, yeah. Now let's go kill some more. We have a couple of DDs and a light cruiser to deal with. There they are. Not really scoring that many hits on the DDs. But they are small and fast targets, that makes them harder to hit. Keep an eye on the torpedo indicator. Okay, you can switch to the harpoon, I guess. And again, I just need a couple of good like initial hits to slow them down a bit. And then they become much easier targets. Okay, you launched. What kind of torpedo speed do you have? 42 knots. You have also launched now. But that would, yeah. No, it's coming against towards me now. My hydro thing is giving me some warning, but yep, everyone is safe. Come on, let's try and get some hits here. There we go. Engines are out on the Durandal. Another spread of torpedoes dodged. Oh no, not turn. Okay, you can actually start shooting the light cruiser now. The Truculent is taking some damage. Torpedo detonation aboard the enemy light cruiser. Let's get her. There we go. The Harpoon is taking some damage finally. The Teaser, you're taking a lot of damage. But the enemy light is going down. The Harpoon is out of torpedoes. And those short guns, not much of a threat. Should be able to take her out, hopefully before she can drop torps. Yeah. She did not get to launch. That's great. And the Harpoon is completely out of torps. Yeah, difficult targets to sink, these French DDs. Yeah, I get minus 59% for target size when targeting these. Nice. Like, very good work by all my ships. Alright, France, you don't have much left. Should you perhaps just call it quits? Yeah, it's still 1 month, even when I take the priority off. That's great. So get new explosives, new internal protection next month. In 4 months I get something that doesn't do anything, but it brings me one step closer to unlocking radar, which is what I want. So yeah, let's go October. Another convoy raid. It's the Lord Clyde fighting two French lights, hunting a couple of transports. Oh, it's a coastal raid. Okay. Let's go straight at them. But not too close, because these guys carry a lot of torpedoes. Weather is minus 10. I heard torpedoes in the water. I think I did. It's pointing me towards the transports, should be back there somewhere. There are the torps. It's a lot of torps. Slows me down to 22 knots. Torpedo detonation. Oh! That was close. The torpedo just turned. How's that for torpedo beats? I'm just gonna kite away while also sailing towards the transports. Turn my guns off for now. I've been slowed down by that torpedo hit, but I think this one has been slowed down even more. 31 knot top speed. Okay, this is a different class. This is a different class of the light cruiser. Many bulkheads, 31 knot top speed. Still a lot of armor, but less on the deck. And it's Crop 1. So it's basically everything I suggested in the previous battle. They've done to this class. Torpedoes. Double deck launchers. Lots of underwater tubes. No, don't shoot. I thought she was out of sight. Now I can turn them back on. Hopefully we should be able to find the transports. There they are. Should only be 2 of them. Then I can turn back and deal with the light cruiser. There's one more should be popping up over here pretty soon. There she is. Okay. Let's find that light cruiser. And the reason I'm doing it this way is because if I sink the warships first, then the scenario just ends and I don't get to sink the transports. If you could sink the warships and then get the option of ending the battle, and then you could choose to continue playing and then sink the transports, then things would be a little bit easier. And would also make more sense. Yeah, the radio positioning thing is extremely useful. And she should be visible any second now, because I don't think she moved. Not very far. There it is. I was just about to zoom in and look at my pretty boat. Good hits. I'm getting more than 50% accuracy with my main guns. 80. Granted, 7 kilometers, that's not a huge distance, but yeah, she did 501 damage with that torpedo. But it also took out the engine, and that was my problem. Have the French had enough yet? No. They have 4 of the completely terrible heavy cruisers. Italian Empire had the following event. A foreign journalist approached you asking about a high-ranking person from French Empire's Admiralty and responded, "You never heard of him." It's, yeah, it would be kind of embarrassing. Not that Italy is in any position to talk about the French naval performance. Oh, Germany is starting to get a pretty sizable navy. Alright. Okay. I think that's it for this episode, though. Actually, let's just see what happens in November. Okay, we have a meeting. Dang it, that's one of the battles you can't skip. But, you know... Actually, I'm not gonna auto-resolve this, because that will just tell me I did some damage, and not sink the ship. If it's one of the terrible heavy cruiser classes that I think it was, I should have checked, then she can't go faster than 19 point something knots. So even my battleships should be able to catch her. You guys retreat. You guys retreat. You retreat. You can retreat. You can retreat. And even you can retreat. And you. This is strictly battleship work. Let's see, which classes do I have here? Russell, Duncan, Renown. These are the Prince of Wales class battleships. And these must be Vanguards. That's the Prince of Wales. A good mix. Vanguards and Princes. Yeah, Barham, that's a Vanguard. Ramillies, Vanguard. Africa, Prince of Wales. Duncan. Okay. Got a bit of a mix. And I'm heading straight towards it. VA minus 12.5 to accuracy. How far out can I spot the heavy cruiser with my battleship? Should be some kilometers out. Is she trying to run away? Maybe I should have kept some of my light cruisers as scouts. I thought this was just gonna take like a minute. Just sail in, spot, and sink. Now this is telling me I need to increase the speed of my my battleships. In a previous call it a wave of refits, I had all my battleships increase their speed to 26 knots and my battle cruisers to at least 30. But I think maybe in the future that can be increased further. 30 for my battleships and probably 35 for my battle cruisers. She can't be far away now. There it is. Okay. Yeah, she was trying to run. That's why it took a while to catch up. can't really outrun me. 72% accuracy. He's got 14s, 13 9s. There we go. Very nice. I did accept the last offer of peace from the French, but it seems war just continued. And the convoy battle we can do next time. Alma class, yeah, that's the one we were hunting. 19 knots versus 31. Granted, there is a bit of a price difference, both in like cost to build and to maintain. But yeah, that's it for this episode. Goodbye and take care.